Objectives for this module include introduction of tribal sovereignty, the introduction of Indigenous data sovereignty, Indigenous data governance, to teach the current state of data sovereignty in tribal communities, and to introduce students to the 7 R's. At the completion of this module, students should be able to define Indigenous data, define Indigenous data sovereignty, Indigenous data governance, state the meaning of tribal sovereignty, state the expectations of their research to enact data sovereignty, and they should be able to state the 7 R's and apply them to their research in environmental science. There is a course assessment at the end of this module. These are to help the students reflect on what they have learned. What I find really important about this module is that it will enact discussions that are necessary to explore Indigenous data sovereignty, and especially Indigenous data sovereignty when it comes to genomics. Not only human genomics, but genomics that comes from food sources and water sources and our land. And these are important concepts, and these are important discussions that students at tribal colleges need to have now, today, because they haven't. The people, the experts in many fields still don't know the consequence of genomics research. And as Indigenous people, we should have sovereignty and governance over the data that is collected on our people, our land, our water, our food. There are experts in the field of Indigenous data sovereignty and governance, some of whom are at the University of Arizona in the Native Nations Institute. 3 of those people are shown on this slide here. And Desi Small Rodriguez offers a course, Law 3631P, Indigenous Data Sovereignty, that if anybody is interested in going more in depth in these issues for Indigenous peoples, I highly recommend this course. I took it online last year during the COVID pandemic.